Hello and welcome back to In God We Trust podcast. Today we are doing something special. We are going over, well, I guess I'm just going to present to you guys my tribute speech that was about my dad. I shared with you guys another speech that I had, and that was 3 things that we cannot live without. But I did not do my speech this time all about God because last time I didn't get the best grade. Not sure why. I thought it was a really good speech, but anyway, so today it's a tribute speech to my dad, and I thought that I might as well just put it on here. One, because my dad listens to this, and he's been supporting me since day one, and 2, because I think that you guys will enjoy it because I think it's a pretty good speech. So, without further ado, here we go. So, do any of you guys have those one-liners that stuck with you for the rest of your life? Like, the early bird gets the worm, or something along the lines of that. Normally this is when the class would be like, oh yeah, I got one. Anyway, well, my dad was notorious for those. Today I'll be going over 3 one-liners that my dad said to me that stuck with me for life. Those 3 one-liners are, if you want something done, you have to do it yourself. You can sleep when you're dead, and there's your plan, and there's God's plan. So at the end of this speech, I hope you guys know how much of an impact these one-liners have had in my life. So I'm going to start off by saying I know my dad pretty well, and I've spent a lot of time with him. This is due to me working with him at our farm back at home, and a lot of that time was spent him lecturing me about how to do something or how I could have done something better. And he wasn't doing this to make me feel stupid or dumb or anything. He was strictly doing it to make me smarter and see the right way to do something. So just to connect with you guys out there, it's like when your dad tells you to hold the flashlight while he's working on something, and then you start slacking, and then he yells at you for not doing that. That was me every single day. Anyway, so the first one-liner that stuck with me was, if you want something done, you got to do it yourself. Here's a little story I have. My dad is on a hometown pride committee, and it's him and a few other ladies on there, and they decided they were going to build a rain garden, and this is on the west side of Gilmore City. And if you're curious what a rain garden is, it's a little slope on some land where all the water will run to when there's a big heavy rain. So you have to plant flowers that like a lot of rain there. They all decided on a day that they were going to get together and start putting things together and actually putting their words into action. And they decided on a day where they were going to meet, and that day came around, and my dad, he really wanted to get the job done. I don't want to boast too much about him, but he did a lot of the guiding and leading the work. He basically took over and took control of that situation. So that goes with if you want something done, you got to do it yourself. And I hope you guys took something away from that, because you are the main character in your life and you control your story. So the ball is in your hands, guys. So just have that thought in your mind. So the second one-liner that has stuck with me for life is, you can sleep while you're dead. This is something my dad would say to me on Saturdays when he would already have a few hours of work under his belt while I was still sleeping in. This is something I never really thought about or understood on my own until now I'm on my own. And now I wake up at 5:45 and do my morning routine before I go into work at 7:30. And without my dad pushing me when I was a child, I wouldn't have the same mindset as I do now. That leads me into my last one-liner. There's your plan and there's God's plan. My dad has planted a mindset in me, and that has guided me my entire life. And that basically is to trust God. The one-liner, there's your plan and there's God's plan, refers to everything in life. But here's just an example for you guys to relate to. So I was chilling at work in my little wash bay area, and this is about twice the size of in this speech I used an example of the school room here, but let's just say it's like a garage, okay? Anyway, so I was in there and I was scrubbing parts, and I was going as fast as I possibly could. And 2 times a guy came in and was like, "Are you done with that yet?" And I was going as fast as I could. So I was a little heated. I got upset. But here's the thing. I didn't go into the day like, oh man, I can't wait to get yelled at today. That's just something that happened and something I had to deal with. So I couldn't control that situation. That is just something that God threw in my life to strengthen me. And that was God's plan of making me be able to keep my cool. And how I saw that was later down the road in my life, when I have a wife and kids, I'm going to already have this mindset to where if there's a situation going on, like my kids are crying, my wife is screaming, I'll be able to keep my cool because I know that the things that I am going through in my life right now are all building up to make my mindset what it will be in my future. So later down the line, I will be trained in that type of situation to keep my cool. And if you can keep that mindset, you can take on the world. This is why I felt the need to start a podcast to share some of my knowledge about God, because I know there are millions of people out there that didn't have the same experience as I did. With the help from God, I try to teach you the way to keep a good mindset and turn your life around. If you guys want to listen, it's called In God We Trust, just like on the dollar bill. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. In conclusion, I hope you guys can see how much of an effect my dad's one-liners have had on me in my life. Thank you. So that's my speech right there. I guess, yeah. I want to say a few things about it. First of all, yeah, my dad's a really nice guy. I wish that you guys could meet him sometime. I don't know. Anyway, also, my mom played a really big role in my life with my beliefs. She played just as big of an impact as my dad. They both were very big supporters of me my entire life, and they both planted a mindset in me. But sorry, Mom, I just picked Dad because I think he's taught me a lot of hands-on things, but I don't know. I think it's a coin toss for teaching me just things, I guess. But thank you to both my parents. I really appreciate you guys. I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't have you guys. So thank you, Mom and Dad. Appreciate it. Okay, a conclusion here. I'm just going to go to something that we all can do, and that is just to respect our elders and your parents. So even if you guys are like adults right now listening to this, no matter how old your parents are, still respect them and what they say and honor your parents because they've been there and they've done that. So I feel like, for one, I just feel like I'm not even qualified to be talking right now because I haven't even lived my life yet, but I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if I would hear an older person talking about stuff like this, like, it just would make more sense. But I don't know. I guess it's nice so I can keep you guys updated anyway. So I hope you guys like that tribute speech. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys have a great day. If you like this, share it with a friend. Also, share this podcast because, yeah, I'm trying to have it grow. So I think I've told you that a lot. But anyway, sorry about that. So I hope you guys have a great day. I really appreciate you guys listening. God bless.